All is not well with the Ruffle Salvage Save car. This happened this morning on the way here. Well, this isn't good. Why has this become a thing? Oil pressure fine. Oil pressure not fine. Goes away with revs. What the hell? I mean, so your stage one, if that happens, is you sort of check the oil. But looking in there, you can see there's plenty of oil in there. And all looks well on the cap. And pulling the dipstick, there's plenty of oil on it. It's right where it should be. It's a little difficult for it to focus on. There we go. And I have wiped and rechecked several times. It definitely has oil. It's definitely the right oil. So try and get that back in the hole. I'm not sure what to do. Is this engine toast? Is it a lie? I don't know. I tried plugging in my code reader, but my code reader can't see oil pressure. But let's start it up. Goes off for a bit, but then just comes back on again. So what do? It feels a bit to me like there's something clogging the pickup pipe. We know this engine is not the most loved. I think that's fair to say. And because the oil filter had rusted. So yeah, if the pickup is clogged, you turn the engine off, you take the pressure away, it unclogs, and then you start it again, and it just sucks all the blockage back in again. And then if you raise the revs, it does go off. I've done that very briefly, just as an experiment, and the light goes off, which suggests it's then managing to suck enough oil through. But that's not ideal. I can't do a raffle on a car that's doing that, and nor can I actually really commit to repairing it, because this car is already turning a very slender profit the way things have gone. What do? I genuinely don't know what to do about this. The sump's leaking as well. Our bodge has not done well. Is it worth going and getting an oil pressure switch? I don't really want to faff about trying to get the one off the Panda and then put it on this. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what the best thing to do is. This has all gone horribly wrong. I'm thinking on my feet. This isn't for dramatic effect. This is me staring at a substantial loss. I think the only sensible course of action is to go and get an oil pressure switch. It's a quick, simple way of confirming that the sensor hasn't just gone out of spec randomly for no apparent reason. It's unlikely, but it could be. And it's that, we've got to get into taking the sump off. And sump isn't that expensive actually. I may get a quote while I'm at the factors today. But it's quite a big job. You've got to drop the exhaust manifold to get enough access to get the sump off. It looks like a real faff. We looked at it when I was down at Kitch, Up and Down's garage, and we had this on the ramp. We looked at that job and thought, that looks unpleasant. So I don't really want to go there, but sump off may be the only way of discovering whether the pickup's clogged. I genuinely don't know what to do, folks. This is a disaster. Outright disaster. So, situation report. I went to fit the new sensor and broke it. Snapped off the end as I was doing final tightening, so that's great, because I was having to use a spanner and there's not really access for a spanner because I can't find my bloody 24mm socket. In fact, all of my deep sockets seem to have vanished, so that's great. That's really useful. Can't be asked to get the mics out. The branch I got that one from now don't have any more. Lampeter should have them. Aberystwyth should have them, but Aberystwyth is utter chaos today due to various road closures. So I think I'm going to try Lampeter, but I'm starting to run out of day already. Just getting nothing done. How very HubNut. And it probably isn't this anyway. The drive to go and get parts is a bit like a Welsh rally stage. Certainly been good fun. Although Welsh rally stages don't generally have buses on them. What a road. Those Falcon tyres a good test today. Here it is. Yeah, that's wet. Oh, that may put a temporary halt to our shenanigans. Yep, Bella de Bilingo. Right, let's get back. See if we can get this part fitted, see what's going on with that engine. I've just driven for the best part of an hour and the needles on the fuel gauge and the temperature gauge refuse to light up. Now we're back, absolutely fine. Blooming cars. Yeah, be warned that the sump is definitely leaking. So your £1 car may need a sump replacement. We're out of time and indeed budget on this one, but new sensor installed, managed not to break it, found my 24mm socket as soon as we got back, because of course I did. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's nice. That makes up for some of the recent weather, which has been horrendous. So moment of truth time. I mean, obviously it's going to be a bit different because the engine is now cold. But let's get us nice and level. Wait. It does that squeak. It's got a new alternator belt. Still squeaks. Well, I see no oil pressure light. All I can do now is get it up to temperature and hope, really. Well, so far, so good. Don't you love the rear lights? I think they're really pretty. Let's bung the indicators on. There's our dials and the mileage display that does not work. Oh, look at that. That's really pretty, I think. There's lots of pretty elements of this car. I like the headlights as well, so obviously similar to the Fiesta. Look at that. Lovely. So there we go, she's up and running. We're not seeing any oil pressure issues, but I really need to go and get the oil warm so we can make sure all is well. We do not want to be selling a dud. This panel's out because I was plugging in the OBD reader in the hope it might tell us the mileage. No such chance. Well, we're back. The exhaust seems to be vibrating now, so that's great. And we've got the ABS light, but most importantly, no oil pressure light. That is something of a relief. I'll see what I can do about the exhaust. I'll see if I can read that code now. Let's do it. Let's get it connected up. Right, ABS and airbag. I'm gonna say we're a Fiat. Probably, yeah. I'll say it's a Fiat 500 2012. Manual select. Anti-lock brakes. Okay, I don't know what that code is. Ooh, that P001D. Oh, let's find out what that is. Well, my software won't tell me what's wrong with that. It won't tell me, my code reader just won't talk to the car sensibly, so I don't know what's going on with the ABS. I have had the light come on. It came on after I drove all the way back from Kitches, about 3/4 of the way home. I started the engine, it went off and stayed off. Came on a few days later, went off again. So I don't know, folks, I don't know. I think it's fair to say this car is still a bit of a project for your £1. So like the exhaust, ABS light, the sump, there are things to do. But similarly, you could probably just get away with just driving it until the next MOT. It runs out in October, and bin it if you want. But that would seem a bit of a shame. I think this car wants to live, but oh my days. Oh, well, yeah, I don't quite know what to say about that. It went very, very HubNut. But not as HubNut as it could have done. I guess always check the obvious. I genuinely was fearing the worst. You probably saw my own fear in this. I was thinking, if there's something seriously wrong with that engine, it's game over. Absolutely game over. I would have been standing a massive loss, and someone would not be winning a car. But as it is, it definitely has a few foibles, but it is still available to win. See ya! And there we go. Ford car, away! There we go, all the way to Scotland. Safe travels, little car. Glad to have saved you. And now we can put, not my Pajero or LT, now we can put Desmond away. He just started making a rather worrying whining noise on starter, but seems to have gone quiet now. Sods Law cars, put the lights on. Is his wee getting worse? Desmond goes wee. Inconclusive. I might just give him a quick razz around and then we'll put Desmond away. Going home in the Toyota. So yes, that's the car away, heading all the way up to the other side of Glasgow. So fair travels to the car. Lovely to meet Stefan and have a chat with him today. He's had a nose around the unit and a look at some of the cars, and he's now got a very long drive home. We also had a long drive yesterday because I drove up to university, and then little Miss HubNut drove all the way back, several hours in horrendous weather. She did amazingly well. Apologise to anyone we upset on the occasional times when learning was still occurring, but yeah, she did incredibly well. She's not driven for 2 months, had all of 3 days driving experience before she went to university. She did incredibly well. Very proud, as we are generally with everything she's doing at the moment. And soon it'll be the boys' turn, and we've got some things to sort out in Desmond. As you heard when we were running him earlier, some slightly strange noises going on, but we shall investigate. The idle is also a little iffy. Desmond has been working hard and has asked for pretty much nothing in return so far. Might be time for some love. Ellie, we took Ellie to a little meet down in Kilgetty. Sorry, I get Kilgetty and Kidwelly mixed up. I've been to both recently. Yeah, we took Ellie down to Kilgetty, a new meet down there that happens at the old station garage. It's a Subaru dealer, and that was a nice little meet. Very brave of them to start their first meet in December, but a few cars turned out. I didn't make a video, wasn't that many cars. The weather was terrible, but I had a nice chat with some people, and hopefully there'll be some future content there. So all good times. But yeah, we had a run out in Ellie. The weather was horrendous, because it just always seems to be, apart from today. Look, blue. It always seems to be horrendous. So yeah, Ellie got soaked, and then the drive home, the wind got up. We're getting blown all over the road. It was rather exciting. I forget how exciting the 2CV is to drive. I now have what I need to sort the exhaust out on this car. The only thing I don't have is time. We're entering family Christmas zone. We only got the kids for a few days, and then they're at the dad's, so we're making the most of it. I'm not rushing back home at the moment because they're going to be in bed. But that's where we are. Tuck now has the handbrake stuck on because I left the handbrake on idiotically. I usually put her on a chock and handbrake off. I forgot last time I drove her, so I'm going to have to get busy with the rear brakes at some point. Betty is getting closer to us having the bits and the expertise we need to get her back on the road. And then of course we've got the Toyota. Toyota sat over here proudly with a slightly broken tractor. The Toyota has been wonderful. It's just the perfect tool. Not 100% convinced about the comfort of the seats, but I had to do the other airport run the other night, and that was we picked her up from the airport, Miss HubNut, about 10 o'clock at night, and then drove home. You should have seen the video over on HubNotes of that. So I've recorded just a bit of footage of the drive. Again, terrible, awful conditions. It's just that time of year, folks. But it does start grinding you down a bit, and it gets so damp in here. It just yeah, it can be quite demoralizing, in all honesty. But new year, new challenges. I've already got something new lined up for the new year, new car. So looking forward to that. But this is just a little tiny update. That was it, really. We're only a few minutes in. There's not an awful lot going on this week. Like I say, we're entering family Christmas. So I'm going to go home. We're off to Pembrey later today, not the racetrack. The country park has a light walk, so we're going to go and do that, go for a nice meal together, and then just have a weekend of chilling out and eating chocolate. Brilliant. And then we'll be back on it in the new year. So we're going to go live at some point over the Christmas period. Miss HubNut and I will be doing a live. We don't know when yet. We'll plan it. Something will happen. So that will be coming. But otherwise, we're just going to get on and enjoy Christmas. So I wish all of you a very Merry Christmas, whether you've got friends and family, whether you're having a quieter one on your own. We know Christmas can be a difficult time of year for many, but yeah, you get this enforced jollity that can be hard work, I think. But however you're spending it, I hope you enjoy it. I mean, lots of stuff to watch on the old YouTubes. I'm sure Mighty Car Mods will be putting out one of their feature films. Still got to watch their K-Car second race at Sepang Circuit. Still got that lined up to watch. There's a lot of really good content on the old YouTube. So yeah, check it all out. And we shall see you in the new year or in a live stream, whichever is the soonest. So thank you for watching. Thanks for all your support. It's been a really good year for HubNut, especially the back end of the year. And I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Farewell. You have to sort that out, Desmond.